Hello everyone, welcome to my biology classes. This is the part 7 from the chapter Animal Kingdom. We will be doing phylum number 6 today. Okay, we did phylum number 1, that is Porifera, phylum number 2 Coelenterators, phylum number 3 Ctenophorus, phylum number 4 that is Platyhelminths, phylum number 5 that was Achyhelminths. Okay, so today we are going to do phylum number 6, that is Annelidas. Is it clear? So you have to serially know the phylum. Okay, so this is phylum number 6, that is Annelida. Let's see the characteristic features of Annelida. So basically they are aquatic and terrestrial. They can live in aquatic environment also, they can live in terrestrial environment also. Okay, they can be free living also, and sometimes they lives in the host body and act as a parasite, means they can be also in a parasitic form also. Is it clear? Moving on to the next points. So it is saying they are bilaterally symmetrical. If you divide a particular organism, a particular Annelida, it will give two equal halves if you divide it in one particular plant. Okay, it will give two equal halves. Is it clear? They are triploblastic, means they are having three germ layers. The outer ectoderm, middle mesoderm, inner endoderm, means they are triploblastic. They are coelomate, means they are having body cavities. Okay, they are having organ system level of organization, means from cell they clapped up together to form tissues, and after the tissue group together to form the organs, and the organs hold together to form your organ system. So they are having organ system level of organization, the last level of organization. Is it clear? Okay, and the unique feature to this phylum is they are having metameric segmentation, means in their body they are having segmented lines parallel to each other, like in this case, this diagram you have seen, these segments are present in case of Annelidas. But in case of this Platyhelminths and Achyhelminths, they were also worms. Platyhelminths were the flatworms and Achyhelminths were the roundworms. Their metameric segmentations were not there. Okay, in Annelidas only metameric segmentation you can see. Is it clear? This is unique feature to this phylum. Then moving on to the next slide, it is saying that they are having longitudinal circular muscles. Longitudinally also they are having muscles, and circular muscles also they are having, which helps them in locomotion. Okay, the front body will go first, then the back body will come. Okay, like in earthworm and leeches you can see how they used to move. Because of their longitudinal and circular muscles they can move. Okay, is it clear? Then moving on to the next point, one of the example of Annelida is Nerist. Nerist is one of the example of Annelida. This diagram is showing Nerist. Let me clear this out. This is a diagram of a Nerist. Okay, which is an aquatic animals, means you can see in the watery environment. They are having appendages. So this structure you can see, these are appendages. Okay, they are having appendages, or we can call this Parapota, which helps them in swimming, because they lives in watery environment. They need some parts which will help them for the swimming purpose. Okay, but rest of the example of Annelida do not contain any kind of parapodas. Okay, only Nerist is the one which is having appendages, or you can say parapoda, which will help them in swimming purpose. Is it clear? Okay, then moving on to the next slide. It is saying that they are having a closed circulatory system. The circulatory system is closed type. Okay. And the next one is saying nephridia is present for osmoregulation and excretion. Okay. This nephridia will act as a excretory organ. Osmoregulation is to regulate the osmotic pressure, to regulate the salt and water concentration inside that organism. Is it clear? Just remember, in case of the phylum Platyhelminths, there were flame cells for osmoregulation and excretion. But in case of Annelida, you have nephridia for osmoregulation and excretion. You just have to compare the phylums. What are the difference and what are the similarities between the phylums? Is it clear? Nephridia. Okay. This is also a unique feature to this group, this phylum. Then moving on to the next slide, it is saying that paired ganglia are present. So it is talking about the nervous system. So they are having paired ganglia which are connected to double ventral nerve cord bilateral nerves. Means they are having pair of ganglia. I'll show you one diagram. And this is connected to a two ventral nerve cord. Two ventral nerve cord it is connected to. And this double ventral nerve cord is again joined by lateral nerve. Let's see the diagram. These are the ganglias. These are paired ganglias 1 and 2. Okay. Paired ganglias are present which are connected. They are connected to double ventral nerve cord. This one and this one. This is the double ventral nerve cord. This is the ganglia. Paired ganglia. Then this is the double ventral nerve cord. Okay, and this double ventral nerve cord is connected by lateral nerves. Now you understood? These are paired ganglia which are connected to double ventral nerve cord. This is the double ventral nerve cord which are connected to the paired ganglia, and this paired ganglia is again connected by lateral nerves. Is it clear? Okay. Now again let's see the point. Paired ganglia are present which are connected to double ventral nerve cord by lateral nerves. Is it clear? Okay, then moving on to the next point. Reproduction is sexual reproduction. You can see sexual reproduction in this case. Then moving on to the next slide. See, this is two of the example of Annelida. This nerist is dioecious. Okay, nerists are dioecious, means they are having separate male and female bodies. Okay, male and female sexes are separate. They are in a separate bodies. Okay, and this earthworm and leeches, they are also an example of Annelida. They are monoecious, means the sexes are in a particular body, single body, means hermaphrodites they are. In one particular earthworm, suppose they are having both males and females, and in case of leeches also. Okay, both male and female reproductive part is in one particular body, except in nerist. Nerists are dioecious. Is it clear to you all? Then moving on to the next part. The examples of this annelidas are the earthworm. The biological name for the earthworm is Ferritima. Okay, then nearest we have already discussed. And this blood sucking leech, okay, that used to suck the blood, that is called hirudina. Okay, let's see some some pictures. This is an example of Ferritima earthworm. See, here the metameric segmentation is prominent. Can you see the segmentation is prominent? Okay. Then next slide, nearest, which are having Parapota, we have already discussed. Here also you can see metameric segmentation. Okay, they are having Parapota for what? For swimming purpose. And they are what? Dioecious. Means both male and female are separate. Okay, then the last one, hirudinaria. Okay, they are what? Blood sucking leech. Okay, here also you can see the metameric segmentation prominently. Is it clear? Here sexes are not separate, both male and female reproductive part is in one particular body. Is it clear? So that much for today. Thank you. Thank you for your patient hearing.